Well, I'm Ian Slater, the founder and CEO of Red Eagle Mining. So we have 4 projects in Colombia. Santa Rosa, which is just close to Medellin, went into production in January. So this is a great gold project. It'll be 65,000 ounces a year next year. We're going to hit full production in July this year. It's on the grid, so we have cheap power. It's on the main highway close to a town for the workforce, so we didn't have to, it's not remote in any way. We actually made a grassroots discovery there in 2011, and we did the resource and permitting and construction, and in 7 years put it into production. So our second project is California and Vedas. So California was where Ventana's project was, up in Santander, so a different part of Colombia. And then Vedas is the parallel district, 10 kilometers away from that. So we own all of the Vedas district now, and we have four projects in the California district as well, adjacent to that Ventana project. So the plan there is to build a consolidated processing facility in a valley between those two districts. So that'll be our pipeline project. So really it'll be 65,000 ounces in phase 1 of Santa Rosa, which we're almost there. Phase 2 would be doubling that size because we designed the plant to be double that size. And then phase 3 would be building a second processing plant up in California. And then we also have the largest historical silver mine in Colombia called Santa Ana. They were mining 17 kilograms per ton silver 400 years ago there. Well, we've got a great board of directors that have been with us from the beginning. Rob Pease is a geologist who was head of global projects at Placer Dome, and then he founded Terrain, who spun Mount Milligan off of Placer when it merged with Goldcorp and Barrick, and sold that and made investors a lot of money. He's the head of our technical committee. Also, Jeffrey Mason is the head of he's the independent director, and he's the audit committee chair. So he was the finance director at Hunter Dickinson for 12 years, so he's built lots of mines also from the finance side. And on the project side, Rafael Silva is our country manager, so he's been with us from the beginning, and he's done a wonderful job of permitting East Colombia and of permitting in country and the social relationships, and we've got excellent relationships at every level of government and with the local community, and we really have a focus on sourcing as much as we can from local suppliers there, which is, does wonders for relationships there. Well, we're half of our market cap today than we were last year when we were in development, and we're in July we'll be in full production, and then that's only the first phase. We're at 65,000 ounces, going up to multiples of that. So it's a great time right now to invest right before we get re-rated once we're in that full production in the summer. Oh, well, I love this conference. I've been going to the ones in Hong Kong and London for years, and it's nice to try Singapore.